I told y'all what I was gonna do when I got home. You already know. I'm about to show y'all now. Put your glasses up, cause Philly up ahead. Pulling out from up to North Philly's up ahead. Time to get it right. Sharp City's up ahead. One thing about them, you know they keep it jiggy up ahead. Put your glasses up, cause Philly up ahead. Pulling out from up to North Philly's up ahead. Time to get it right. Sharp City's up ahead. One thing about them, you know they keep it jiggy up ahead. Put your cups up, don't be getting fucked up.
I'm doing this shit, man, Nyledge, you know. I'm here representing with my man, Living Deity, and also the Puppet Master, coming out of Sharp City in the basement, you know. I've been doing this for some time. I was born in '86, first name Tyree, you know. I worked with a lot of artists over the time. I've been in Japan for 4 years as a Marine. Come home, North Philly, Badlands is where I'm at right now. Originally from Germantown, Eastside Somerville, stand up. You know, I've been doing my music thing for a long time nowadays, putting out mixtapes after mixtapes, and I've been getting a lot of buzz, you know. Since I got back and I got back with my boys, you know, it's just been a whole lot of love, a whole lot of love. A lot of people is noticing me. A lot of people noticing a lot of things that I'm doing. It's just like astonishing to feel the way that I feel. I do open mics all the time. I'm on the microphone, bless them. That's the only time I feel free is when I'm doing my music thing. It's like my influences like Nas, Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie, you know, that was my era. That's what I grew up in. I mean, I listen to Coogee rap too. I fucks with a lot of them. They good peoples, you know. And being though that I was able to listen to that as a kid, it just made me who I am today. Like, I got this strive that nobody can stop me from doing what I'm doing. Nobody. It's like I much rather work with you than work against you. Because if I do that, then that means that makes me like the rest of y'all, a hater. I ain't got that much energy in me to be a hater. I just work on everything I need to work on. You ain't gotta like me, but you gonna wind up loving me at the same time. We make a lot of music. I make all types of music. Hip hop, from hip hop to reggaeton. Mess with the Living Deity. He had me out there with a guitar, like just do whatever it takes to make that money. You know, it ain't all about the money, but if I can get paid from talking, why not? I mean, just like y'all would do it, all these other artists. You know what I mean? But you know, nowadays it's kind of hard as I'm thinking about it. You know what I mean? As I'm thinking about it, like it's really wild to understand the whole thing of hip hop nowadays. A lot of people don't understand it because the era that it is in now is not the same as when I was growing up, or probably the listeners that's listening to me right now when y'all were growing up. You know, you have your target marketing that you go after. Mine obviously is the ladies. You know, chocolate tie come out on them all day. I get some all the time, you know. Get on the mic, girls be like they act like I'm Barry White out there, be trying to throw me their panties, you know. But you know, the wife would be on my top. I don't want to get no trouble. So, you know, I keep my security close. But another thing that I wanted to get across is, you know, I work like every day on this music thing. And I noticed that if you want something in life, if you put your mind to it and you just go for it, nobody can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Nobody can stop you. That's for all the kids growing up. Even adults, because a lot of times you get knocked off your square and you just don't know which way to go. Sometimes you might turn to drug, alcohol, whatever it may be, whatever your poison is. But I mean, when you heavily indulging, you're not doing much with yourself. You see what I'm saying? Some people say they go to school, but at the same time, if you go to school to not learn anything, then what's the point of going? You see what I'm saying? My mom used to tell me when you go to school what you want in life. I used to tell her, ladies and money. She said, well, all the ladies is in school. So where you think I was at? School. You see what I'm saying? School is where you need to be at if you want to get that money. If not, make sure that you're working. Don't be like the rest of these fools out here wasting your time, not going nowhere, not doing nothing, hating life. Because I can tell you this one thing. I don't hate life. I love life. And this is what I do. I'm an entertainer by heart. You see what I'm saying? If your heart is focused on that one thing, go for it. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's all you gotta remember. Whatever your heart strives for, that's exactly what you're gonna get. You see what I'm saying? If that's what your heart is on, go for it. I've done a lot of collaborations with a lot of artists, you know. As I said early on, I mean, my team is called Sharp City, but it's also In Text, that went for life. I started that with Living Deity back when I made my beginning album. And the way we met was on a step. And I was like 18, 19 with a whole bottle of gin and juice. And Living DT walked up to me like, yo, you spitting? I was like, yeah, you know, that's what I do. He's like, let me hear something. I dropped some bars for him. He came outside with the Casio laptop, the piano joint, going in. I'm like, ew, that's hot. Put me right in the studio with the boy DJ Kinetic. Shouts out to him too. I ain't heard from him in a while though either. You know, oh, and let's not forget, the other man behind the curtain, my man, Mad Assassin, another hit banger. He made sure, they blessed me, they made sure I was good with the music thing ever since I was a pup. And that's what also kept me striving on to go. I came back home. But also another thing to think about was when I was in Japan. And I remember I mentioned in Japan what I was doing. I was over there performing, shooting videos. I did a lot of collaborations with a lot of other artists. Like, let's not forget my man Weed Plant. He's the major super producer over there in Japan. He made sure I was straight no matter what. He made sure I didn't get booked a lot of times, you know. He made sure I kept my paper. I also had my man V, you know, Lethal. Also, I had, who else? Let's think about them. It's a whole lot of them. Young Dirty. Let's see. My homeboy, MC Shithead. It's kind of crazy, got a name like that, but that's what he wanted to go by. And that's exactly what he was, MC Shithead. And also, I had a whole bunch of other artists. Let's see, Lord Desire, the singer chick. I had, who else? Let's see. Oh, don't forget my man Lord Philly. Also, who else? Whoever I can't think about, y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know y'all did work with me. You know what I mean? Young Dirty also. I mean, it's a lot of them. I mean, Trap from Georgia, did it over there with him. We bugged out crazy. Now that I'm home, I work with the boy Shotty Smooth. He was cool, you know, he still do his thing. It's all love. Who else do I work with? I work with a lot of people. Don't forget my man Sabroso, Noonie. Waiting for Nick Dogg to come home. Once he come home, it's a wrap. More artists to the thing. Another thing to think about is what all I do is not only just the music thing, man. I try to do everything. As an entertainer, you have to have your arms in everything. Your hands got to touch everything. Like as far as the lighting and everything, you got to know how to do your videos. You got to know what the people want, when they want it, and when to put it out. You know what I'm saying? So I do my video editing. I take my own pictures. I make sure everything is a go. I make sure there's nothing that could be stopped in this whole process of what I'm doing. Right now, we might be working on a video. I'm not sure. You know, I let the living deity come up with a plot, and I just do what I do. It won't be acting because it's straight from me. Entertainment is me, so it ain't an acting thing. It's just what I do. That's just what I do. You understand that? That's just me. I mean, I'm a working art. That's all I do. Okay, in 5 years, 10 years, even 2 years, I see myself just exploding. I see me up there in the mainstream, just huge. Just like when you hear the name Nyledge or you hear the name Sharp City or Intex or any of the names, you would just know. I remember him, he gave me a CD. And he gave it to me for free, and now we paying this much for it. Damn, I remember him, he was shooting a video out in front of his crib. Now he over there doing his thing. Damn, I remember him, he made sure that my trash was taken out on the right day. You see what I'm saying? So as far as it's blowing up, I mean, it's all the support from the fans. Kids as well. That's my fan base. I go after the kids. You know, they the future, and I want to be the future. I want to be looked at in their eyes. Just like I looked at Nas and Jigga, Biggie Smalls, Tupac when I was growing up. You know what I mean? As furthermore, for you to get in contact with me, all you gotta do is hit Sharp City 215 on the YouTube. You can contact me anytime you want. If you want to book me for a show, 215-554-8244. Get it right. I'm out. This right here is a new exclusive off the Chocolate Tie album. For all the ladies, you know me. I'm a woman pleaser. The new album is called Chocolate Tie, the Woman Pleaser. Love, lust, and passion. Just check this shit out right here. Y'all ain't ready for this one. Yeah. Change position. Change position.
change position. Yeah, I mean, go ahead, girl. Change position. Change position. I make her say, I make her say, till she change position. I make her say, I make her say, till she change position. I make her say, I make her say, change position. I make her say, I make her say, until she change position. You like that dick game, huh? Sucking and licking. Main man ain't never do it right. My tongue could keep you twitching. Grabbing and lifting, thrusting with your hips. And her ass was on the stove because I fucked her in the kitchen. Body right and some fish, net her little toes done. Earring in her tongue so she know what she's doing. Fingers touch bodies cause that's how I do it. You know my movement, I know what I'm doing. I make her say, I make her say, change position.